Welcome back to the official Sigma Male channel, where we decode the complex psychology and unique challenges of those who operate outside traditional social hierarchies. Today, we're diving deep into a critical topic that many Sigma males face, but rarely discuss openly: burnout. Unlike the alpha burnout that manifests through visible leadership fatigue or the beta burnout that shows through social exhaustion, Sigma burnout operates in the shadows, silent, strategic, but equally devastating. If you're a Sigma male or someone fascinated by these enigmatic personalities, you need to understand these 6 unmistakable signs. This isn't just about recognizing burnout, it's about protecting your most valuable asset, your independence. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button now. In a world where everyone's trying to fit you into a box, this channel is your sanctuary for authentic self-understanding. Let's begin. Strategic solitude. The first sign that a Sigma male is burning out is when their strategic solitude transforms into involuntary isolation. Now let me be clear. Sigma males are naturally solitary. They choose their alone time deliberately, using it as a tool for reflection, planning, and recharging. But when burnout creeps in, this controlled solitude becomes a prison. Picture this. Marcus, a freelance software architect, typically spends 3 days a week in complete solitude, working on projects and developing new skills. He emerges strategically for networking events, client meetings, and select social gatherings. But recently, Marcus hasn't left his apartment in 12 days. His strategic withdrawal has become an endless loop of avoiding all human contact. The difference is crucial. Strategic solitude is active. You're using the time productively, making decisions, creating boundaries. Burnout solitude is passive. You're hiding, not choosing. You're not recharging, you're depleting. The Sigma male in burnout finds themselves scrolling mindlessly through their phone, ordering food delivery instead of cooking their carefully planned meals, and canceling even the most important meetings. Here's the diagnostic question. Are you choosing your solitude, or is it choosing you? When a Sigma male can't distinguish between strategic withdrawal and avoidance behavior, burnout has already begun its silent assault on their autonomy. Network withdrawal, the second unmistakable sign, is the complete withdrawal from their carefully curated network. Sigma males don't have many connections, but the ones they maintain are intentional, high-quality relationships that serve specific purposes: mentorship, business partnerships, or rare friendships based on mutual respect. During burnout, the Sigma male doesn't just reduce social interaction, they nuke their entire network. Texts go unanswered for weeks, not because they're busy, but because the energy required to maintain even their minimal social obligations feels insurmountable. Professional opportunities that align perfectly with their goals get ignored. Mentors who've invested time in their development receive the silent treatment. Consider Sarah, a Sigma female real estate investor. She typically maintains contact with 5 key people: her mentor, 2 business partners, and 2 close friends. Her communication is efficient, purposeful, and never excessive. But during her last burnout phase, she ghosted all 5 for 3 months. Not because of conflict, but because even drafting a simple "I need space" text felt like climbing Mount Everest. This isn't about being antisocial, it's about energy economics. When a Sigma male's internal resources are depleted, they can't afford to invest in others. They retreat completely, often burning bridges unintentionally, because explaining their state would require vulnerability they're not equipped to show. Data overload. Third sign, information paralysis. Sigma males are knowledge seekers. They consume data voraciously: books, podcasts, courses, research papers. They have systems for processing this information, categorizing it, and applying it to their goals. Knowledge is power, and Sigma males are power collectors. But burnout disrupts this entire system. The Sigma male experiencing burnout finds themselves bookmarking hundreds of articles they never read, starting dozens of online courses they never finish, and feeling overwhelmed by the very information sources that once energized them. Their browser has 47 tabs open. Their Read Later folder has 2,000 unread items, and their mind is too foggy to process even a single piece of new information effectively. The paradox of information paralysis is that the Sigma male still feels the compulsion to consume knowledge. It's part of their identity, but lacks the mental capacity to process or implement it. This creates a vicious cycle. They feel behind, so they try to consume more, which makes them feel more overwhelmed, which decreases their processing ability, which makes them fall further behind. James, a Sigma male entrepreneur, describes this perfectly. I'd wake up at 4 a.m. determined to read 3 business books that day. By 6 a.m., I'd read the same paragraph 15 times without comprehending it. By 8 a.m., I'd given up and spent the day watching mindless videos, feeling guilty about wasting time, but unable to engage with anything meaningful. Personal project. Like the fourth indicator is the complete stagnation of personal projects. Sigma males are builders. They have side hustles, passion projects, or creative endeavors that define their identity beyond their primary work. These projects are sacred. They represent autonomy, growth, and future vision. When burnout strikes, these projects don't just slow down, they stop. The novel remains at chapter 3 for months. The app development stalls at the wireframe stage. The business plan that was 80% complete gathers digital dust. Most tellingly, the Sigma male stops feeling guilty about this inaction. There's a terrifying numbness where passion once lived. This isn't procrastination or lack of motivation. It's a complete disconnection from future-oriented thinking. The Sigma male's trademark ability to execute long-term plans evaporates. They maintain just enough functionality to handle immediate obligations, but anything that doesn't have an immediate deadline becomes impossible. Michael, a Sigma male who was developing a revolutionary productivity app, spent 8 months in this state. I'd open the project files, stare at the code for 30 minutes, then close everything. I knew exactly what needed to be done, but the gap between knowing and doing felt infinite. The worst part wasn't the lost progress, it was losing my sense of purpose. Financial flow disruption. Fifth sign, irregular financial behavior. Sigma males are typically excellent with money, not because they're obsessed with wealth, but because financial independence is crucial to their autonomy. They budget strategically, invest wisely, and maintain emergency funds. Money management is a non-negotiable skill for maintaining their independent lifestyle. Burnout disrupts this completely. The Sigma male might overspend on comfort purchases, expensive food deliveries, subscription services they don't use, impulse buys that provide momentary relief. Conversely, they might become financially paralyzed, neglecting to invoice clients, missing investment opportunities, or failing to budget entirely. The most dangerous manifestation is neglecting revenue-generating activities. The freelance consultant stops pitching new clients. The entrepreneur puts product launches on indefinite hold. The investor stops researching opportunities. This isn't laziness, it's a profound disconnection from future planning, which requires emotional and mental energy that burnout has depleted. David, a Sigma male financial consultant, experienced this acutely. I'd spend $200 on seamless orders in a week, then panic about spending $50 on a professional development course. My ability to make rational financial decisions completely short-circuited. I stopped checking my bank balance because the anxiety was overwhelming. 6. Low physical energy. The final sign is chronic physical depletion. Sigma males typically maintain their physical health as part of their overall self-sufficiency strategy. They exercise regularly, eat thoughtfully, and get adequate sleep, not out of vanity, but because physical health supports mental independence. During burnout, this entire system collapses. The Sigma male finds basic physical maintenance exhausting. Workouts that were routine become impossible. Meal preparation feels overwhelming, leading to either skipping meals or defaulting to convenience food. Sleep becomes either excessive, 12+ hours of unconscious escape, or severely disrupted, 3 to 4 hours of restless anxiety. This physical decline creates a dangerous feedback loop. Poor physical health worsens mental burnout, which further degrades physical self-care. The Sigma male, who prides themselves on self-reliance, finds themselves unable to perform basic self-maintenance tasks. The most telling sign is the loss of morning routines. Sigma males typically have structured morning practices, meditation, exercise, journaling, or planning. When these disappear, it signals a complete system failure. The morning ritual that once provided structure and energy becomes another source of guilt and failure. Conclusion: recognizing these 6 signs isn't just about diagnosing burnout. It's about protecting your most valuable asset as a Sigma male, your autonomy. Burnout attacks the very foundations of Sigma independence, the ability to think clearly, act decisively, and maintain the energy for self-directed living. If you've identified with these signs, understand this. Recovery isn't about becoming more social or adopting traditional coping mechanisms. It's about rebuilding your systems gradually, respecting your natural tendencies while addressing the underlying depletion. Start small. Restore one routine, reconnect with one network member, complete one small project task. Remember, burnout is not a character flaw or a sign of weakness. It's a signal that your sophisticated internal systems need recalibration. The same intensity that drives Sigma males to excellence can lead to burnout when misdirected. If this content resonated with you, hit that subscribe button and join our community of free thinkers. We're building a resource hub where Sigma males can learn from each other without conforming to traditional social frameworks. This channel isn't just about understanding your nature, it's about providing practical strategies for sustainable independence. Next week, we're diving into the Sigma Male's Guide to Burnout Recovery, 7 unconventional strategies. You won't want to miss this crucial follow-up that provides concrete solutions for everything we've discussed today. Remember, your independence is your greatest strength, but even the strongest systems need maintenance. Take care of yourself on your own terms.